Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing the grass part of my lawn care series. I haven't done a post for a while, so as you can see it needs cutting. It does need a bit more feeding. I'll show you the weed and feed I've used, and we'll use the Ransom Ajax to finish cutting it off. Hold tight. This looking at curve, left it a little bit long because of the we've had it so dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust the setting. So there you can adjust the height. So this is now on the highest setting. I've sharpened these blades with an angle grinder. So we're going to do a high cut on here just to take the tips off, and then we're going to use the amazing, I've got to renovate this. It's in here, look, Ransom Ajax lawnmower. When these are set up right, they were out in the 50s and 60s. My dad cut his grass with them. I love the sound of it, but they cut beautifully, as you will see. So let's just time lapse me, first of all, cutting the grass normally with my normal lawnmower, the rotary lawnmower. So I'm doing a high cut now, as I said earlier, just to help the cylindrical Ransom Ajax cut the grass, because these are quite heavy and they're designed for taking the tips off of grass and cutting nearly every day. You see the professionals using these at tennis courts and golf courses, and they use them every day. So just time lapse this up. Now I'm cutting the edge of the lawn with my Ransom Ajax. I got this on eBay. It was restored for about £50, and it's amazing. I sharpened the blades a few years ago. So what you've basically got, we've got to watch your hands. You've got the cylindrical blade, whereas that's a rotary blade. Cylindrical, you've got a roller at the front which flips the grass up into the blades. There's a cutting bar there, and between that and that, which you sharpen, it cuts the grass in a much better way. It's what they use on tennis things, golf. And you've got a big roller. So in a minute you'll see the difference how this cuts. I only use it June, July, August really. You can get stripes in the lawn. This lawn's really not big enough for it, to be fair. It's got too many edges, so you don't get the perfection. But yeah, so that you adjust the height there, but I keep it on short. So I use that first on the highest cut, and then I use this, and it just brings the lawn out. In a few days you'll see the difference. It rollers it. Yeah, heavy to use. So what I'll do, I don't use the grass catcher at the moment, but I'll go over it afterwards because it's quite cumbersome. You'll see. Hold tight. Here's no use in the mower. You can use it to do stripes, etc., but my lawn's quite small, and this is the first cut, so I'm using this more to roller my grass because they're quite heavy. I've also got the grass box off. This allows me to let the grass cuttings go on the lawn. Two reasons really, mainly because in the summer when it's hot it does help the grass and it allows the nutrients to go back in, but this time I'm using my rotary lawnmower in a minute to pick up the grass cuttings. The grass cutting box on these is quite big and it gets in the way because this is quite a This is the amazing, ready to use Miracle Row Evergreen Fast Green Spray and Feed. Link in the description below. You can get it at most garden centres. I get it on Amazon. Dry food you use, it's granular, it's a pain, you can't get it right. You can stand in it and step it all over the garden, all over the slabs. Don't bother. This is a big lawn. The liquid stuff you can get, the powder, sorry, the granular you put in water is okay, but I never get the same results as this. June, July, August I use this on a hose pipe. I water it heavily once a week in dry conditions, the grass, mainly in the morning. There's pros and cons for evening and morning. You'll have arguments and debates all over YouTube, all over the world. I've found the morning best, early morning. Don't overfeed when it's dry like this because it will just go brittle, really green, look great for a few days and die. So I just bang a load of water on it, say once every Saturday morning, and I mean like an hour's watering. Use a water spurter thing, and then I finish off by feeding it with this, and it goes beautiful. Okay, so I'll do that tomorrow. I'll film that later, but basically what you do is put it on a hose pipe, it meters it out, the instructions are on the back how much to use, but don't use this when if you're going to water a garden, don't water it daily, water it once a week, but loads. If you water it daily and not in only a small amount, especially with a watering can, I see people doing it all the time, the roots will just come up and grow through the grass. You need the water to go right through into the ground, into that lower level, so the roots want to dig down. Okay, if that makes sense then, doesn't it? So do not just do a little bit, you'll be doing more damage. Just don't bother if that's the case. You're on a water meter, but water really is cheap. And just water it for an hour, depending on what size it is, and then use this afterwards to the recommended amount. I think mine is, got a little scale there. So the last time I watered, the front and the back was there. So I've got another amount to put in, which I'll do next week. Hold tight. Hope all this helps. Using the Ransom Ajax lawn mower. Beautiful. Plenty on eBay. You get them refurbished ones for about 60-70 quid. It gives it that, although it's a bit dry, remember, and I've been away, so I've not had to water it properly. And I've got to reseed and topsoil it yet, so I've not given it the attention it deserves. But you can see, it's just, when I water it, you'll see it in a few days and feed it. That cylindrical Ransom Ajax gives it that nice cut. Beautiful. So with a little bit of work each month, because there's a 12-month daily lawn mowing programme and care, you could have a nice neat lawn just like this to die for. Thank you. Like the video, from the kitchen view it looks beautiful. It needs to green up a bit. I'm boiling my eggs. But please like, subscribe, comment. There's more videos, I'll put the link in the description for my other videos on lawn care. Hold tight, and I look forward to doing more videos for you soon.